Hello, Stampin' friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and welcome to this Facebook Live, the first part of this week's class to go. I'm gonna wait a few. Well, it's 7:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and start and welcome everybody that is watching and will be watching. This is a class that we designed using the Thankful Garden bundle, and this is a bundle that will be released to the public tomorrow, starting tomorrow, March 4th. So if you're a demonstrator, you have the option, the opportunity to pre-order new online exclusives products. And this is a suite that is included in the online exclusives. These are not in any of the publications. They're only online. You can find it only online. Okay. The actual suite is has different parts. Has the bundle. This is a stamp set, photopolymer stamp set. The images are reproduced at 75%. If I open it up, well, I have all my stamps out, but you will notice the difference in size when you open it, and this how big the stamps are. I love the font and the combination of the two different fonts in the sentiment. And I also like the fact that we have a bundle with stamping with dies, and I'm gonna open it up and show you. These are two set of, it's a set of dies that has quite a bit. So you have these dies. Well, this will die cut here. Let me open it up so you can see. So this will die cut here. Obviously, you gotta flip it. This will die cut that flower. I know this is an hydrangea. I don't know what the other flower is because I am not a good gardener. Then you have actually 3 dies that will die cut this set of leaves here, as you can see. Okay, and that's it. You have 3 of them. Oh, and then we have the stamp set that has leaves, and then you have 3 of them as well. So 3 for each of the leaves there. And then we have this die right here. Let me see if I can find the direction right away. Probably not. Let me think. Gotta flip it first, and then we are going to play with that circular around. Let me see, because you're gonna cut. Basically, you will cut part, there you go, part of these flowers. So 1, 2, 3, this is reverse, 1, 2, 3 flowers. Oh, duh, this is where they were. But anyways, you cut out 3 of the flowers there, and then we have this die that will die cut that flower. Obviously, I need to flip it. Okay, so you can see here, it will die cut like that there. And then what else do we have? We have 2 extra dies right here, and these are extra. So they're added. They don't die cut anything in the stamp set, but it will die cut nice shapes, nice foliage for you. Okay? So the for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And you are now watching live on Facebook. This video will be available on Facebook only for 30 days because Facebook has decided that they are not going to store videos past the 30 days. So all my videos will be on YouTube. So I will transfer my videos to YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, please do so. You can find me under Monica Gibberti or Stampin' with Monica. And if you subscribe, then you'll be able to watch all my videos that I have posted since before COVID. And there's no expiration. You'll be able to watch, go back in the replays, and my weekly videos are free to watch, obviously, and you will have plenty of samples or inspiration to recreate your own cards if you want to. So, as I said, this is the first part of three-part of the class. We usually come on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday is a total of 5 different projects. 4 cards and 1 3D, a box or anything that is 3D, not a card. One of the cards, at least one of the cards, is a fun fold, maybe sometimes even more. So we have sometimes 2 fun folds. And you can watch for free, as I said, but if you would like to get the supplies to recreate the projects with, and this is new, this is really new, you will receive also an email with a PDF tutorial that will have only pictures and the list of products used and measurements in case you want to recreate your the samples, but that is available only with qualifying orders for now. So if you're one of those that want to get the supplies, then you will also get that email for you to recreate as many projects as you like. Now, I forgot to mention that this bundle also includes masks, okay? I guess Stampin' Up is having a good time designing bundles with masks, and so we have number 1, and you always want to use the side that has the number raised. Then number 2 is right here. I just washed them because I used them to recreate my cards. Number 2, so number 1, number 2, number 3, and then you have number 4 and number 5 for the leaves. So you'll be able to recreate the two flowers if you want to. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so we are going to start, and this paper is, I would have to say, Stampin' Up or did it again. So this paper is very nice. You have 12 sheets, 12 by 12, 6 different patterns, and I'm going to just open up the one that I used. So these are the ones that so far I used. So this is one pattern, and then you have the other side. So one is specific to the bundle, the other one can be generic. And then you have this beautiful, and you have that neutral over there. Now, one thing that I want to point out, unless you want to fussy cut the flowers, the dies do not match any of the flowers. So the dies do not die cut the designer series paper, okay? So that is something to point out. Then we have this beautiful pattern with all the flowers and generic on the other side. This already showed it to you. Then we have this pattern with little flowers that are basically a miniature of the flowers in the stamp set. And then this is kind of generic if you want to, but you can die this. I think you can die cut. Let me see. Let me grab my dies here, and before I tell you something that is not true, I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to try it out. It might be not possible. I thought, yeah, this might no, not really. So yet again, it doesn't cut out. But imagine coloring the leaves and everything. You can do that, or coloring the background of this. You can also do that. So I've shown you this, and this is a neutral side of this pattern right there. And then one pattern that I haven't used so far is, no, I already showed it to you, this one. So you have, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I know which is the other one that I've not used, and that would be this pattern right here. And yet again, you don't cut out with the dies, and then you have this very neutral pattern. Okay, so we are going to go start, and if you've been following me, you know that Judy and I collaborate in designing the weekly classes, and we alternate. So one week, one of us designs 3 cards, and then the other person does the fun fold and the 3D, and then, you know, we rotate. So this week, it was my turn to design 3 cards, and I'm going to show you tonight 2 of the cards. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you 2 more cards, and then Wednesday, I will show you the 3D. Now, as far as the time, tonight I'm going live at 7:30. Obviously, you're here. Tomorrow will be 7 p.m. and then Wednesday will be 7 p.m. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do it during the day because I'm watching my grandson. So today was like getting ready for a lot of stuff, because then tomorrow and Wednesday there is no way for me to do anything, at least until 3:30, from 7:30 until 3:30, because I'm watching Luca, my grandson, here. So I needed to work today, so that's why I pushed it to 7:30. I forgot to mention that this is also, so this, as far as the embellishment in the suite of products, are the Fresh Freesia ribbon. This is velvety kind of, and this beautiful star bust sequence, and you have them in 3 colors, I would have to say. Basic white, Daffodil Delight / Crushed Curry. This could be Fresh Freesia or Highland Heather, and then you have 2 different sizes, and these are stinking cute. So tonight I'm using the embellishments on the cards. This one I'm gonna set it aside because I use different ribbon for that. And so let's start with the first card. And the first card that I'm going to show you tonight, for both of the cards, I'm using the actual masks. Okay, so be ready. It might take a little bit longer, but we can do it. So these supplies that I need to recreate the cards are these. And yet again, if you're interested in getting the class, this is what your packet will include. It will include a card base in a boho blue, and boho blue is one of the colors listed that you can find in the designer series paper, but you can also use other different colors. Okay, so this is our boho blue. Then we have a panel of the Fresh Freesia, and I ran it through the, what is the name? Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. Okay. Then I use the Everyday Arches. If you don't have this set of dies, you're missing out because they're so versatile that is not even funny. Okay. And so we're using that. I have a little piece of the designer series paper that I flagged or created a banner there. Then I have the insert, and this is where I'm going to stamp my flower. And this is one of the perennial postage dies. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the simple and easy thing. Color, actually, I'm gonna tell you which colors I'm using for this card. I'm using Highland Heather, Fresh Freesia, and Mossy Meadow. Okay, these are the colors that I'm using. And also we're gonna use Memento Black. Okie dokie, so let's start with stamping. I'm gonna stamp my sentiment first, and the sentiment that I'm using is, let me just clear out a little bit here, so then when I'm gonna die cut, I will have room. Let's put that over there. Okay, sentiments: with love and things, you make a difference. thankful for you, friend. So you have these, and you can mix and match and create your own sentiments. Margaret, good job. I think you won't regret having the arches because they are beautiful. I mean, I love the dies. Okay, so let's start with stamping the easy part. So we're going to stamp using Highland Heather. I'm going to do all the stamping first, and I'm using the sentiment that says with love. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and stamp it here, easy peasy, like that. Then I'm going to take this big stamp here, the flower, and I'm going to ink like such, and I'm gonna grab my insert, and I'm going to stamp my 2 flowers right there. Okay, so this part of the stamping is done. Let me close and set these aside right here, and then we're going to assemble all at once, moving everything out of the way. I need, let me see, yes, I need my what is this, chamois, and I'm going to clean this very well. What we're going to need are also brushes, blending brushes here. Okay, so I'm gonna use these tonight. So the one thing that I found to be easy for me is to work with a what is this? What is this? Ah, this is what is the paper? Which paper you talking about? I'm using the new paper that is called Lovely Garden. That is part of the Thankful Garden suite of products that will be released to customers tomorrow. This is in online exclusives. Okay, this is my silicone mat. Okay, what is that? This is the silicone mat. I am going to put a little bit of adhesive here, like that. Put this one down, and then let's see. Because you might be surprised that I designed these cards not today, but Saturday. So for those of you that know me, you know that I'm a last minute Nelly. But this time I had them designed ahead of time, so I might be forgetting what I did to start with. Okay, so bear with me. So I'm gonna put this one down. I'm gonna take my whatchamacallit, my stamp. I'm gonna ink it in Memento, and this is how I do it. Some people do the masks first and then use the black to you know, create the flower itself, but I found it that it's easier for me to just stamp, okay, first, and then I'm gonna use the outline to help me. Okay, so I'm doing that, and then we're gonna start with the mask number 1. Mask number 1 with the number raised on the top, and then I am going to do matchy-matchy. See, to me it's easier because I'm going to use the outline of my of what I stamped already, and I am going to grab my, what is this, Scotch tape, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to secure it down there and secure this one down here to keep it from moving. Okay, and I'm gonna secure this one because the rest I think is not gonna move. If my silicone mat moves, that's okay. So to color this, I'm going to go with Fresh Freesia. Okay, I'm gonna grab my ink do that tap, and then I'm gonna go and color. Okay, I am not pressing hard. I'm just gonna go over. Then obviously the how much you want or how dark you want your flowers it depends on, you know, how much your ink pad is inked or how many times you go over. So this is that, and I am not too particular about it. Okay, I'm gonna stay like that. Okay, then I'm gonna move this. My paper is secure there. I'm gonna save these, set this aside, then go and move to number 2. And now I'm going to position my number 2 like that. Now you could also use the notches here and mark where you put the first mask, and then obviously go on it, but I am going rogue. Okay, I am going rogue tonight, but it's easy because at least one of the edges will match the edges of the flower. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy peasy to line up if you forget to put down. So now I can do it now. Let's see if I can do it now and see how it will be later when I use the other mask. So I'm going to take a pencil, and you see here I have my notch, and I'm going to mark it. Okay, so let's see if it would help by doing so. Now I am taking, let me grab here. It doesn't matter because I'm going to grab with a darker ink pad, and I'm going to grab Highland Heather. Okay, did I do that? I think so. Yeah, and so I'm going with Highland Heather on top of my flower. Okay, like that, all over. Voila. Done. Okay, I'm going to close it for now, and then I'm going to remove this. Okay, and then we're going to go with, so this is what we get so far. Okay, then I'm going to go with number 3, and let's see if by putting this one down like that it would help, and I think it does help. Obviously this should not be moving, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so you should have anything, and then I am not changing color. I'm gonna go over. Thank you, Judy. And then I'm gonna go over with my still my Highland Heather, and I'm gonna go over again, and maybe I did it right or maybe not, and it is what it is. Okay, so let's see if I did a good job or not. Not really. No, I like it. Okay, so it did not go the way I wanted to, but we're gonna go with it. So the secret is that I'm going to secure this as well. Duh, Monica. So don't do as I did, okay? Secure this. Secure your silicone mat, silly goose, Monica. There you go. So now let's do a better job with our leaves, okay? Yes. Now with the leaves, I'm going to grab my number 4, and my leaves will go like that. And now I am going to Put it down like that and like that. Okay, so I'm doing matchy right there and right there. Now I'm gonna do this because I know that my silicone mat is not gonna move. So let's pretend, okay? Now do as I say, don't do as I do, okay? You want to secure your silicone mat or whatever you want, or if you're just using your white paper, just let it on the white paper, okay? There. But this is just art, right? Only I know how my card should be looking like. You don't. I'm making it with you. So I'm taking Mossy Meadow, and I'm gonna take a green of this, and then I am going to sponge Mossy Meadow on top, okay? Mossy Meadow to create the base of my leaves, and I'm not pressing, I'm just gonna go and fill in the colors, okay? Then I'm gonna take this one off and this one off, this one off, and voila. Now I'm gonna take the last, that is number 5, and let's see if by doing this, because this is my correct one. I'm lining it up there, but at the same time, I am looking at my leaves there. You see? Okay. Now I'm securing this, and I'm securing this, and I'm securing this. And now with the same Mossy Meadow, I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Let's see if it comes out the way it's supposed to. Maybe yes, maybe no. If not, I'm gonna show you my original so you know. Ta-da! There we go. So now we have it. So that is, I'm gonna die cut this and make it work. So these, you can wash them just by running under water, or if you have a washcloth, you just wash them out because it's water-based ink. So it's easy peasy. I'm not gonna wash it because I need them for the next card. So let me grab my dies and quickly go die cut these. And we're going to try to camouflage my boo-boo there. And then we can go ahead and finish the card, okay? So I'm going to secure this one right there. And then grab everything and go on my die cutting machine, and I'll be right back. Be right back. In the meantime, you can think about how we're gonna finish this card, or imagine actually how we're gonna finish this card. So I didn't show you my final project, or the finished project. Okay, let's see how this goes. So we have this, and take this one out, 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 and voila. This is what we have, like that. Let me save all these because I will need it for the next one. Grab this, this, and finish the card. Set this aside for a minute. Let's grab all the other parts to the card, and we are going to assemble. So, you know me, you know my edges here. I'm gonna rough, and even if I tear it a little bit, it's fine. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. And this one, I want to fold it and play with it like that, because I want it to look a little rough. And I'm going to put dimensionals right here. I'm going to grab my card base in boho blue and put this one down. I need another dimensional in the middle. Okie dokie. And we're going to put this one down like such. Simple and easy. Okay, then we're going to take our designer series paper, and I think should be good. I'm gonna use my adhesive there. Okay, put it down like such, and I'm gonna curl my ending here as well. Now I'm gonna take the gorgeous grape. Look, these are, you can tell that this is a scrap of paper that I found, and I said, ooh, I can use it. And I'm gonna put this one down here, because nobody knows what's underneath, right? Once it's put on the card, so why throw away piece of paper that you can always use? Okay, so we are going to put this one like such. Now, easy peasy, nice and easy, we're gonna take our flower, okay, and put this one down like such, and we can attach this here. Okay, so just to show you how easy it is, so I'm gonna put this down like such. Okay, now as far as embellishments for this card, as far as ribbon, I decided that I was going to use this beautiful, this goes with everything, so I'm going to use a little bit of the black and vanilla, or vanilla and black checkered ribbon, and this one is gonna go like such. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive there. Adhesive, that word is really hard for me to say. Let's stick it down, it will be easier. We'll glue it down, and I'm going to use this. Okay, I have my stamped whatchamacallit, sentiment, and I need another one here to level it out. I'm going to peel this, and then I'm going to put this one like such. Okay, there we go. And then using these scissors that Stampin' Up used to sell, these were my favorite to cut ribbon, and I kept both of them. So we have that we're gonna grab the inside, and we're gonna put it down, and then we're gonna finish with the embellishments, okay, here. And let's kind of camouflage my mistake. Okay, let's put these one down. So in my original, I put a large here and a small right there, and then I did a large here. I'm gonna put a large there, and I'm gonna go with the small of the white like that. But I need to camouflage that, and you know what, I'm gonna use all the colors on this one. I'm gonna grab a pop of color, and no, let's do the small one. Nobody knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna grab this one, and this one is gonna go like that. so nobody knows. And I can move this one up here a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've used all 3 colors on this one because I needed to camouflage my boo-boo there. And this is my original card. Okay, as you can see, I was lighter on here when I put my fresh freesia. I went with a lighter touch, and then I used again Highland Heather. So you have both ways of doing it. Okay, so this is card number 1. Let's move on to card number 2, and for this one it's a semi fun fold, and I'm gonna grab my supplies to show you. So this is all that I need that is needed to recreate this card, and I'm gonna tell you what the colors are. First of all, I forgot to mention that you have the list of colors that are coordinated with the designer series paper. That is basic black, blueberry bushel, crushed curry, garden green, fresh freesia, and mellow mumbo. These are the basic colors that coordinates, but you can deviate and put other stuff, other colors, and you know, like lighter or darker of these, and they will work perfectly. Okay, so let's move on. I have a card base of mellow mumbo, and I'm going to fold my card on the score line right there. I have a piece of this beautiful designer series paper, and I cut it at 4 by 5.5, and this is gonna get glued down to this, and I can do that right away. This time I'm gonna do reverse. I'm gonna prep the base of my card and then do everything. So I'm gonna go flush at the top and having the same edging right and left like that, and then we're gonna double check everything is perfect. We have that. Now you also have this little piece of or strip of cardstock. We're going to fold it down. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, if I can, is grab liquid glue, if I have any left in here, because I don't know where I put the other one. Oh, here. Let's see. This should be the good one. So I'm gonna take my liquid glue, if it comes out. Whoa. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit because that was too much. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then you will see what I'm gonna do. In the meantime, let me cover this. See what happens. I don't want anything to ooze out. So if this happens to you, just let it be for a little bit and we are good to go. So in the meantime, we're going to stamp other things. Okay, let me grab. Okay, and I think I forgot to grab a little strip that I'm going to cut after. So let's work on the inside. Well, that is dry. This is my inside, and to the inside I need a little strip of paper. Let me see, which one should I use? I should get this, and I'm gonna cut a little strip of 1/2 inch because it has to go there, that I forgot. So my 1/2 inch paper, I'm moving here because I have all my stuff here. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive here, and I'm going to trim the rest. Okay, so that is going to go right there, and it doesn't matter if the flowers are going the correct way or not, because it's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to trim it. Then I'm going to take the sentiment that says "and thanks," but I just need thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my little one here, And I'm gonna grab colors for these cards that we're gonna use are Melon Mambo, Garden Green, Blueberry Bushel, and Night of Navy. Okay, so with Melon Mambo, I'm going to just ink the part that says things right there. I can show you. See, because there's enough space in between, I can just easy peasy do that. Okay, while I have that one out, I'm gonna also stamp, and then I'm gonna clean this before I do any mess up. Okay, clean this, put it away. Now I'm gonna take the sentiment that says, you make a difference, and it's right here. It looks and bigger, and we are going to stamp it right here on this little strip, and we will try our best. Voila, you make a difference. Okay, and I'm gonna clean this one as well. Put it to the side. Now, I have that. I have this part. Then I also have another of the perennial postage dies right there. I also have a piece of bubble bath that has been embossed with the plaster painting 3D embossing folder. This is another of the online exclusives. This was released in January. Okay, then I have a piece of Pool Party. As I said, Pool Party was not listed in the back of the paper, but I think it goes very well. Pool Party to me is the perfect color. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, well, I'm still waiting for this to solidify a bit, but it's not running. Okay, so let's pretend, let's do this. So then I can put it out. Now you're gonna open up your card, and then you kind of find, you're gonna do this. Look, easy peasy. You're gonna find your middle, okay? And then straight, you're gonna press down. And then this is gonna be like that. Okay, down and fold. Here we go. So we have a little hinge here. Okay, now this, that is your insert, will cover up most of your hinge there. Okay, like such. You're gonna center it and secure your hinge as well. So this is your inside, and this is what it does. Okay, now we're gonna wait for that. Let's do the stamping of our card, but in the meantime I can attach this, and let's see, I'm gonna use a little bit of the adhesive there. And I'm gonna put this one on my, so this goes side to side for the length of that. Okay, got it? So let's hope I don't make a mess of this one. We're going, well, this time I'm not gonna use I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive here. I'm going to take away the tackiness, so I'm going to show you the other way. We're going to take this, okay? Now I'm going to take the stamp with the hydrangea, and we're going to stamp it in Memento, if I can find it, right here. Yes, Sharon. That's okay. You're not late. You can always go back and watch the beginning or the replay. Remember that Facebook is going to save these only for 30 days. So YouTube will be your best option to go back and watch whenever you want. Okay, so now I'm gonna stamp my flower on here. Okie dokie. Voila. So let's try again. I'm going to put this one away. And now let's grab the mask. We're going to start with mask number 1. That would be this. So now once I position this, I should be able to go back to my original. Okay, so we are going to find... Okay, hold your horses. Hold. Gotta find the big, where is it? My big leaves. Now you're gonna see me struggle. Oh, I think when I did it was like that. So let me find the little thing here. Not there, not there, not there. Am I on that? Yeah, I should be good. Why can't I find my leaves that is going over there? There we go. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe yes, maybe no. There we go. Just need position it. Okay, we got it perfectly. See, that's why I think it's easier for me to stamp first. But you can do whatever. Now, let's secure these. Okay, very well. And then at the same time, I'm going to mark, because now I have my paper underneath that is not going to move. So I'm going to mark my corner there, because then everything should be there. So now I'm going to grab my blueberry bushel. Okay. And I'm going to grab my... So if this is dirty and you want to take a little bit off, I'm going to do that. See? I just ran it on my chamois and stuff came off, because I'm using all the blues with one. Okay, I'm going to grab, and then for this one, I'm going to be gentle. Okay. I don't want too much. I want a light layer. So I'm not going to go over as long as I color, give it a little bit. There you go. So I'm not re-inking too much or too many times. Now I'm going to move this, and then we're going to try the other colors to see if we are doing a good thing. So this is the one. Set it aside. We're going to grab a number 2, possibly, right here. And now, if I did it correctly, this should be matchy-matchy, because my white is not moving. There we go. That. Yuppie, yuppie, yuppie. Like that. Matchy-matchy there. Secure this. Secure this and this. And now, I'm going to go over, what did I do? Let me try a second time with this. I don't remember what I did. I should have write it down, right? Wrote it down. I'm going to go with, yes, I did this. I went a second time with blueberry bushel. Okay. A second time, and I'm not going too dark. Voila. Then I'm lifting this and this and this, and this is what I have. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab number 3, and number 3 is gonna go on that there. Voila. Okay. Ta-da! And then we're gonna do the same, but this time I'm gonna use not blueberry bushel, but I'm gonna use Night of Navy. Okay. And now with my Night of Navy, I'm gonna add extra. And there. Okay, I think this is good enough for me, and we are done with this. See, and so we have the extra dark there. Okay, and while I'm here with my dark, with my old Night of Navy, I'm gonna grab one of the small stamps, and I'm gonna go and also stamp. I'm gonna show you which one it is, but I'm gonna stamp the middle of these flowers, okay, to give it an extra layer of things. I'm gonna go there, there, on that one. Okay, I think I've done that. Okay, so that is done. And now I'm not gonna lift it because we need to do the leaves. And for the leaves, I did garden green, and we're gonna go and grab number 4. We're going to line up this one, and this one we probably will not be able to line up much. Oh yes, there, like such. It is pretty much lined up there. I'm gonna mark better because this is a little bit different. Secure it, well, better. Then we're gonna go, and after we do this, we're almost done. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my garden green. Let me just clean up a bit there. And now with my garden green, I'm gonna go light, like such. Voila. Move this out of the way. And with the last mask, I'm going to go over and put the details. And you gotta be careful because if you have ink, you don't want your fingers in there. So we're gonna carefully not super ink our hands, because yeah. So now I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna go over Okay. And I think we are good. Let's see. What happened to this one? Ta-da! I like it. Let's move all these masks out of the way before we do any damage to what we already have done. Okay, so I think we've done all the stamping, and now I can lift this one, rotating. See? Okay, I like the touch of the extra with the Night of Navy, and the stamp set has these little stamps here. And I used this one to just stamp in the middle. And with this one, I think you can stamp inside these flowers right there and these in there. Okay. So now let's finish the card. Let's grab this. Okay. So my idea was, and for this one, I'm going to do this touch, because I don't like the edges, so I'm going to do it for this one as well. Okay. So now I'm going to put this one down here, and because I want this to be like that. You see it? This is my final thing. So I am going to put some adhesive in here, because it needs to be attached to this one, or I can put even dimension, but I want to put some adhesive on here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this one, because I need this to grab where I want it to be. See, I couldn't put adhesive here, otherwise it would be stuck to. Okay. Because I want this to come up. You see it? And I also notice that I need to trim this. Okay, so that is that. And now with dimensionals, I'm going to secure this. Okay. And let me think here. Yes, and now I'm going to attach this. Okay. So this is how I created my card. And now everything moves up like such. Okie dokie. Now I have my sentiment that I've stamped. You make a difference. I'm gonna grab, I have the silver and white, silver and sheer ribbon. I'm gonna do a bow. Let's see if it comes out nicely. Okay. And you can also do a faux bow if you want to. But I'm gonna pull my bow like that. I'm gonna grab, pull this, there. I'm gonna grab some mini glue dots to secure this. And after we put this one down, the embellishment, sentiment, we're done. So I'm gonna put this one down like such. Okay. And then this is gonna go over like that. And I'm gonna put, because I don't have many dimensionals here, I'm gonna grab the strip here. Okay. And I'm gonna just put this one, and I'm gonna put a mini glue dot right where this is gonna hit the bow. And I'm gonna peel up this, and I am going to put this one down. You make a difference. So when I open it, it's all in there like that, and I'm gonna fix this ending here and this one right there. I'm gonna do the embellishments, and we are done with the 2 cards for tonight. So for this one, I'm gonna use all of the daffodil or / crushed curry colors. Okay, and either I'm gonna put this one down here or up here. I think I'm gonna put this one 1, 2. Well, I'm gonna put it here on this one. Okay, so tonight these are the 2 cards that I wanted to show you for the part 1 of the class. So this, just, I wanted to create a semi-fun fold. Obviously, if you don't like showing this, you can put everything straight, but you know me, I don't like stuff too straight. So this is what I came up with this tonight, and this is my sample. So as you can see, I was lighter on here, and I think I like this one better than that, but these are the cards. Okay, so card number 2 and card number 1. So these are the 2 cards. Tomorrow night I will have 2 more cards, and please consider purchasing this suite. If you're a demonstrator, you should have already had the chance. You had already the chance to buy it. If you're a customer, this will be going live tomorrow, and then you can find it when you go online. You just put in Thankful Garden and everything will pop up. And what I love now is that in the online store, when you put in, you do a search, automatically, let's say it pops out the stamp set, the system will give you everything that coordinates with that stamp set. If it has a bundle, it lists the dies. If it is a suite, it will have all the item number and everything that you could just click on and add to your cart. So that is that. Remember, I'm just going to tell you that $45 will give you the supplies to the 5 projects, just the supplies, no ribbon, no embellishments. I'm going to say I will put the pieces of the ribbon. And if your order is of $60 or more, then you get all the supplies and a free pack of these brand new Starburst sequins as my thank you. Okay, plus you will get a semi-tutorial with pictures and measurements, so then you can recreate other than what I give you as my free gift to you, like the supplies prep, but you can have that the measurements and the pictures to recreate more cards. Okay, so that is it for now, for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, and tomorrow will be at 7 o'clock. You can always watch the replay, and I am thinking of using this this suite of product for my monthly crafty kit. And obviously there might be same cards. No, they will be different. And as you know, it's my monthly card class. It will be 4 designs. You make 2 of each. You get the designer series paper, the embellishments, and a pack of embellishments and ribbon. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to stick to the suite of product or not. But if you want to take the class, you will need to have the Thankful Garden bundle. My class will be on the 22nd this month. It's usually the last Saturday of the month, but because I'm going on a trip on the 26th, so I need to up it up a bit. So on the 22nd from 9:30 to 11:30, it's my in-person class, or you can get it to go. Just pay the shipping on top of that. And if you want to be part of the club, you save a little bit, or you can take the class as a one-time, and your cost will be $40 plus $8 shipping. and you will get all the supplies to recreate 8 projects, not 5, like but 8. So 4 times 2. Okay, so registration closes on the 20th. On the 18th of this month, I will put out my email, and you can register, and you can tell me, yes, I want to be part of the 6 months club, or I want to part of the club. That means that you get 6 consecutive classes that you pay for, and then at the end of the 6 months, on the 7th month, I will give you a goodie bag, or you just take the class as is for one time, try it out, see if you like it. But you have to have the Thankful Garden bundle, and as my extra perk, if you register and you want the bundle, I will cover shipping and tax for you. Okay, so that is it. I will go over again, but this is what I wanted to show you tonight. So have a great evening, and thank you for being here. Bye bye.